breaking news overnight. We're talking about the protests and the chaos in the streets from Minneapolis to Los Angeles, the anger erupting across the country over the death of George Floyd while in police custody. The Minnesota governor calling the protests an extremely dangerous situation. Alex Perez starts us off in Minneapolis with the very latest. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning, Robin. Those protests started right here at the scene peacefully, but within hours turned very, very violent. Police in riot gear struggling to keep things under control. Smoke rising above Minneapolis, part of the city on fire as a second night of protests turning deadly.
We're getting a lot of projectiles from the Target lot, northeast corner, west side of Minneapolis.
Officers are quickly losing control of unruly protesters spilling out from the intersection where George Floyd was stopped by police on Monday.
Tonight was a different night of protesting than it was just the night before.
Officers say one man was shot and killed amid the growing chaos in the streets. Crowds descending on this shopping center, leaving multiple stores ransacked, looted, or even set ablaze. The mayor of Minneapolis now requesting assistance from the National Guard as he joins the police in pleading for calm.
If people are there, truly there, to honor the memory of the decedent and the family, this isn't how you do it.
Outrage over the death of George Floyd leading to protests around the country. In Los Angeles, a human chain blocking traffic, swarming police cruisers and smashing in windows before the officers are able to break through the crowds and escape. And tensions mounting in Memphis as officers and protesters clashed. And this morning, details on the officers in that disturbing video. ABC News has confirmed the white police officer leaning on Floyd's neck is Derek Chauvin. According to a police watchdog group, Chauvin was among several officers investigated after a fatal shooting in 2006. A grand jury later declined to indict. Also in the video, Officer To Tao seen holding back the growing crowd. Records show he was part of an unreasonable use of force lawsuit that was settled out of court in 2017. After swiftly firing the four officers, the mayor of Minneapolis now calling for Chauvin to be arrested.
Why is the man who killed George Floyd not in jail? If you had done it, or I had done it, we would be behind bars right now. And I cannot come up with a good answer to that question.
Loved ones called Floyd a gentle giant. A former NBA player and close friend Steven Jackson says losing Floyd was like losing a family member.
Floyd is one of the strongest people you know. And to hear that scream and that cry for help in his voice,
And it's important to note the family of George Floyd, through their attorney, is pleading with protesters to remain peaceful. They say they do not want to see any more violence. Robin?
They were very clear about that. No more violence. Okay, Alex, thank you very much. And you know, we hear these stories and we cannot become numb when we hear them. It's not just reacting to them, but calling for action for change. And Michael, when you spoke with George Floyd's sister Bridget yesterday, she told you the concern that she has for her sons, not wanting this to happen to them or any other family.
Yeah, and Robin, I tell you, I think Bridget her concern is a major concern for most families of children of color, you know, and what can we do? We simply cannot forget that this happened and move on like we've done in the past. I think this is something we have to stick with and have to keep fighting for change. The only way it's going to change.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.